Hey everyone, welcome back to This is the Police. On the last episode, we got contacted by Vargas, who I've joked for the entire episode sounds like a bit of a disease. And he might be a disease on our city because he is like a new up-and-coming like mafia type boss. And we were asked a question from Vargas. Do we want to side with him? And then we were asked by Christopher Sand, or shall we side with him? And we chose to go with Christopher Sand. We've already helped him out, so I figured, you know what, we'll keep going along that line. He seems a bit more, like, controllable as well, is how I put it from now. Not saying a nice person, because clearly he's not. Like, he's putting, like, hits out on people. But I think it's something we can work with. The other thing I mentioned as well, we didn't really get to show this off last time, because, frankly, not a lot happens in the city. But we want to help the mayor out a little bit more, because we've not really done much for the mayor. But he has asked me some pretty, like, incomprehensible things. Like, he asked us to bust a gang case in, like, 4 days, and we did it in 5, unfortunately. The morning of the 5th day. Then he asked us to fire all black policemen, which was just insanity. And then beat up women at a feminist march, so, you know. The mayor, honestly, on par with the mafia bosses, to be fair. But anyway, let's go to work. Okay, I accidentally broke my bathroom mirror while I was getting ready for work. My dad always says that 7 years of bad luck, but I know that's a silly superstition. It'll probably only last 7 hours, but it might be a good idea for him to take the day off. What do you think? No. Get into work. Stovall, I drank too much and I don't think I can hold it together today. Can I go home? Stovall, you're like one of our lead police officers. No. You have to come in even though you're drunk, but I'll try and be easy on you, Stovall. Okay, let's choose our DMCA track for today. Oh, I wonder if I've got any more stuff in the catalogue, actually. Nope. Sure. Okay. Now, I think we had this last time. I think I've listened to everything now. Apologies if I haven't. No, maybe not this. Have you listened to White Background Green Man playing a trumpet? Sweet Ginger Green. I don't think we have, so let's listen to this. Yeah, I can get down with this. Freeburg's first mafia war in decades has spread chaos across the streets. Major criminal gangs vie for power, and the outcome of the struggle is impossible to predict. One thing is for certain, a couple of weeks from now, only one family will rule the city. And I guess we get to help in the matter. Hey, we did something from the mayor. Jack, keep up the good work, and make sure your final days at Freeburg PD are much more comfortable. This was for getting Bloomingdale to, like, his, ceremony. For helping someone in, like, I don't know, the higher echelons of society. Okay. Residential area. Attempted murder. A passerby rang the police when he saw a naked man running through the streets, pursued by a woman carrying a large kitchen knife. The woman was shouting, "I'll gut you, you fucking F-word." How rude. Okay. Who do I send on this? Normally I would send Stovall, but we know Stovall's been on the drink. So let's say send Calhoun, Fang, and Jensen, who I think is new to the squad. Let's see how your first mission goes, Jensen. Good luck out there. I don't think there's anything I can do on affairs right now. Yeah, I can't request any more things here. I can't hire anyone else because I've got full slots. Remember I lost a slot as well like an episode or two ago because we weren't helping the mayor enough. Ooh, the Sands need help, city centre. Vargas stirred up some punks, and they went and attacked one of our family right in the barbershop. We've already sent our own men, but we don't know how many scumbags we're up against. You can come join the party, but don't get in our way. Samedy? Grant? Go help Sands. We made our camp. Now we're going to sleep in it. Okay, the report of the attempted murder. Offender caught. Officers unharmed, civilians unharmed. Perfect. Well done, Jensen. Nice first day. Aha! Detective case. We'll get Beasley and Mosser on this. More gang stuff in the streets, other than, you know, Sand and Vargas. We already dealt with, what were they called? The Red Dragons, was it? In fact, who was it that we dealt with? Okay, I literally can't see anymore. Investigation has started in Hit and Run. Mr. Sand's nephew looked out of his window and saw some Vargas' men smashing one of his cars. Looks like someone needs to go remind them that the kind of behaviour is illegal. Stovall, I think I trust you to deal with this. Please don't get your head kicked in. Right. So a hit and run. So our clues about the hit and run. Matt Paul, witness. This dark coloured car comes tearing around the corner, hopped the curb and kept on going, knocked the man over, didn't even slow down. Not long before the crash, I kicked a couple of drunks out my bar. They were having a fight with some of my regulars. So a bartender, Jerome. The victim's daughter, Anna Kalinowski. A few days ago, Dad had a fight at work with a couple of young people who were causing a ruckus at the library. The whole thing almost came to blows. They threatened before they left. Man. All those people making a ruckus in the library. You can't trust people that go to libraries. Scum of the earth. Eugene Hopkins witness. I saw two people in the car. They went right by me. The man in the passenger seat had a beard. Don't be beardist. And Rolando Boone, a colleague. Klimek thought he was being followed. He said he saw the guy everywhere. Said he looked like someone who had a problem with him in the library. Okay? We're looking for some librarians. And by librarians, we just mean library goers. Although it could be librarians, you never know. Like maybe he was, I don't know, listening to a Walkman too loud. And the librarian came over and it's like, excuse me, can you take them out? And he's like, what? And just like shouting and screaming and, you know, threatening to murder them. It's stressful being a librarian. Anyway, a massacre. A girl entered Eddie's Burgers, ordered a Diet Coke, and started shooting at the other customers with a handgun. The cashier called the police, and in the background there were gunshots and screams. Meanwhile, the crazy young woman is shouting, I hate fat people. Okay. Calhoun, Samedy, Bloomingdale, Jensen, and Grant. Actually, you know what? I don't want you to go. I'll send Fan instead. In fact, I'll send the SWAT team with you. Go and get this son of a gun. Shooting fat people. Gee. What is the world coming to? Fortunately, all my police officers are thin, so they're not going to get shot at, right? Offender caught. Officers unharmed. Civilians unharmed. Great work, everyone. Jensen's already climbed up to Grant status. You know, Grant, you're going to have to do a little bit better, honestly. Stovall came back unharmed. Well, excellent work so far today. Okay, city centre robbery. An alarm came in from an armoured truck. Armed men have blocked the street, shot out the armoured truck's tyres, and are trying to seize the bags of money. Wow, I wish I had the SWAT team right now. I think I have to send everyone here. Stovall, Calhoun, Fang, Bloomingdale, Iwase, and Jensen. I'm going to send a pretty strong team. At least somebody can Grant behind. Can't use the paddy wagon, but what has the world come to that, you know, people are blocking the streets and having, like, shootouts over armoured trucks. It's like this is some sort of DC film. But no, this is just Freeburg. This is real life. And we have to put these scumbags away. The narrow street is blocked by two vans near the armoured truck. 3 armed masked men have surrounded the truck, and one of them is carrying a blowtorch. On the roof of one of the van is a 4th criminal who shouts something at his accomplices as he sees the officers approach. The blowtorch won't work. You'll need to use dynamite. You're surrounded. Surrender peacefully, or shoot the robber who's standing on the roof of the van. I'm going to say you are surrounded. Surrender peacefully, please. The criminals take out their automatic weapons and open fire. Hide behind the patrol car and fire back. Go on the offensive. Retreat back down the alleyway. I think if we retreat, they're going to escape. My police officers are no cowards. They're going to catch these criminals. Congratulations, everyone. Incredible work out there. Including you, Stovall, who you know. Maybe not as fresh as you might be. Right, let's see if I can just waste a little bit of time here to get these guys back before I take this one up. Nearly. 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 And go. Right, dump. A night watchman during his rounds followed some noises to discover several homeless people fighting over a bundle that was lying on the ground. Calhoun, Samedy, you can get out because you've not done anything today. Fang and Bloomingdale. You know, the hero of the day. Get out there and earn your paycheck. I wonder who this lucky guy is, by the way, who lives on an island. And by lucky, I mean potentially unlucky if it floods. I don't know. Is this city built on a floodplain? Who knows? Also, he doesn't appear to have a bridge, so maybe he has to road to, you know, the shops and stuff. Okay, I've got 3 new frames. So the first thing is that dark coloured cars come turn around the corner and it jumps the curb. This doesn't quite look right to me, so maybe we haven't got all the frames here. Maybe there's more frames we can get. Because it doesn't say somewhere that it crashes, does it? They went right by me. The man in the passenger has a beard. Yeah, there's nothing that says it crashes into a dumpster. And it doesn't say anything about them getting into a car. So my feeling is this is here somewhere. But we're missing frames. In fact, we definitely are missing frames now that we look at it. The frame has an additional 1 in it. It's now a 6 frame Marty. And we only have 5, so let's just close this for now. The situation is more serious than we thought, requesting reinforcements. Iwase and Jensen, get out there. I mean, how serious can this be with, like, a fight of homelessmen when I sent, like, 5 people out, armed policemen? You know, probably with pepper spray and stuff. Okay, fight report. Offender caught, officers unharmed. Everyone dings again. And we can end the day. That's beautiful. Great work. Martin Steet. Jack, Varga is strong, but he can't compete on equal terms with the oldest criminal gang in Freeburg. Just make sure that Sand stays ahead on points and we'll have nothing to worry about. Oh, Varga's got a 1. Interesting. I don't know where Varga's got a 1 from. Maybe I wasn't paying attention. Anyway, we'll end the day. Stovall is, like, exhausted. If you're not drunk tomorrow, Stovall, you can get the day off. Right, the Goldenberg report. City crime rate increased by 31%. The Freeburg Tribune. Mayor's nephew expresses desire to become FPD chief. The Fact. Freeburg's #1 paper. Freeburg farmers report record harvest. Get to work. Sorry you caught me off guard then. I was taking a sip of Coca-Cola. It's actually not Coca-Cola, it's some off-brand Coke, because it always tastes nicer than the real thing, in my opinion. But no little spiel in between, I guess, this time. Okay, so it's Shift B. The strongest shift, without a doubt. You know, we have Purdy, Timpson. Like, oh, worst person, Austin is, like, better than most of Shift A. All my detectives are great as well. You love to see it. Okay, let's go for some Chopin. Nocturne in B major? Sure. I think we had this in the first episode. Ah, that's soothing and calming my nerves. Francis Birch Jr. This man was an honest servant to the city. Today, he was buried with military honours. Birch Jr., I am saluting you, but you can't see because I have no camera. It just cuts out promptly. From Sand, our people were scouting ahead of Mr. Sand's movements, and we spotted a punk carrying a gun. There's sure to be a few more of the bastards lurking nearby. Let's get together and turn the tables on this slimeball crew. Okay. I have to send 3 people. I'll send Kochi, Tsubaki, and Austin. We'll save some of our best. We want Purdy for the most difficult missions.
212 in progress.
So we still have the hit and run thing going on right now. Detectives. Can I add from detectives from this slot onto it? Like, I just want to see how this works. If I put Mole onto this, let's see what happens. Mixing up A and B. Just before I do that as well, I'm still 1 day off this, right? Yeah. Okay. Destruction of property. Co-Institution 2000 Arcade. The attendant at the arcade called in a complaint about 2 teenagers who broke the steering wheel off the Turbo Nitro machine and are currently fleeing the scene. You know what? This sounds like a job for Yancey and Shaw. Man, Yancey and Shaw sounds like a great crime duo. That's like a show I would watch, just the name alone. Yancey and Shaw, crime fighters of the city. Okay, I may have ripped that off a cartoon show, but, you know, it'll do. The wife of the mayor's press secretary loves choral singing. Today's her birthday, so please send some men with good voices. I'm sorry to tell you this from City Hall. Would you mind if I sent women with good voices? Because my men are currently occupied. But we'll send Austin and Asano. The A team. The AA team, in fact. Lovely singing voices. Okay, destruction of property. Offender caught. Officers unharmed. I mean, Shift A had like a perfect shift. Shift B do not want to, like, you know. They're putting themselves and like marking themselves to Shift A. If Shift A have the perfect shift, Shift B will have a perfect shift. Illegal arms sales, ghetto. An eyewitness reports that a man is selling weapons on the street, right out of the trunk of his car. Someone is getting shot every night around here. You need to finally do something. Purdy, Timson, Kochi, Tsubaki. I'll send everyone. Everyone is out right now. Yancey and Shaw are coming back though fairly soon. Yancey and Shaw are back. So he could answer a call right now, but again, I would really like to get these people back as well. Very rare to get a mission nowadays with just 2 police officers that you need. They need more reinforcements, in fact. Yancey, Shaw, going back these guys up. I didn't see if I could have sent SWAT, actually. Maybe I should have sent SWAT if I could. It's a thinker. I can't do anything about that. Oh my god. A dock worker sighted several armed men making their way between some cargo containers. Soon after, he heard several shouts of some screams. The precise number of armed men is unknown, but it's at least 5 people. Can I just send... No, you can't. Okay, officers, you need to return as quickly as possible. I think I might make this in time still. Okay, you have to be quick. Great, everyone unharmed, everyone's leveling up. Oh, we got some weapons as well. Bring to the police station or ask the Mafia to sell it. Again, I think I'm going to bring this to the police station. I think this is going to make my work harder right now. And I'm getting to a point where I'm confident of my troops, my police officers, but I'm not quite there yet. I'm not sure I'm going to make this in time. It's going to be cutting it fine. 8, 7, 6, 5. I can do it. Purdy, Timson, Shaw, Tsubaki. I'll send the SWAT and the Paggy Wagon. The Paggy Wagon. The Poggy Wagon. We'll send the Poggy Wagon. Oh my god, there's a lot of things that I need. One of our minor deliveries got intercepted by some fucking punks. Box of towels, napkins, and various cooking utensils that were supposed to be going to the ranch, and now scattered across the highway like a circus sideshow. They're having a laugh and making us look like clowns too. We're not too broken up about the towers, but we still need to teach these punks a lesson. Let me just see what this is.
1210 in progress.
Mr. Boyd, I feel bad about coming to you again, but you're really the one who had to help with this. Those records that my ex sued me for, well, I got them back, of course, and I guess this could be nothing. But her big-nosed brother has his sights on them. The idiot even hired a private detective, who's been at my store 3 days straight. And now he has the audacity to come to my house and accuse me of being involved in the records' disappearances. I don't know if he has any evidence, but the risk is just too high. Can you scare them both? Make sure they stop poking their nose into other people's business. Can I do this with 2 people, or you're not going to let me? I can't, then. What's this? Oh my god, there is a lot of stuff coming on right now. Suspicious individual. Former psychiatric patient Leboko Clark called the police because a maniac was harassing people at the mall. According to Leboko, there's a killer on the loose who will stop at nothing. I'm sending you a little bit understaffed, you two, but good out there. If you need reinforcements, I might be able to send them. But we need this to pop quickly. It had to be on the outskirts of the city as well. Sand, I'm just not going to be able to help. In fact, I'm not going to be able to help either of you guys. I apologise. Not to the mafia, but, you know. I should be apologising to the record owner, but still. The police detachment arrived on the scene and found 3 corpses and 6 criminals armed with automatic weapons surrounding a cargo container. The criminals spotted the police, and 2 of them already rushed to escape. Fire a couple of warning shots into the air. Everybody freeze and put your hands on your head. The remaining criminals are hiding inside the shipping container. Improvise a way to smoke them out. You're surrounded, come out with your hands up. Begin the assault. I'm just going to say you're surrounded. You can't win this. Ooh, we found some cocaine. Why don't Christopher Sand sort this out for me? I apologise, I have to let these pop and go.
1210 complete.
The man's suspicions were aroused by a shopping centre employee wearing a costume. He was dressed as the hero from the movie, Dressed in Blood. He was pretending to meet his visitors as part of the fun, but he wasn't going to kill anyone. That you know of. Okay, that was a bit of a, you know, a waste. I would have helped Sand had I known that, but... Okay, we have more frames in the investigation. So this has to be at the end, because there's blood on it. Oh, interesting. The car looks black in this frame, and it's black in that frame. Does it say? A dark coloured car. It's not red. So I think it's this. I think these are wrong. Right? I mean, this is a dark red, to be fair, but... What's darker than black? Nothing, I tells you. Okay. I think we're good for the day. Right? Honestly, Shift A showed you up a little bit. Admittedly, you had, you know, a lot more jobs to do. Holy moly, Vargas caught back up. Okay, we'll end the day. I think I'm willing to go into this a little bit longer because we haven't had any spiel between them. The Golden Birds shows Mayor proves his commitment to the nepotism. Freeburg Tribune, city police chief, not elected position, says Mayor Rogers. And the fact, Freeburg's #1 paper. Mayor Rogers, if my nephew wants to lead the police, I support him. Always dangerous to, you know, hire your siblings to... I say siblings. Hire your family to, you know, high-ranking positions. That never looks good. I'm too tired, I can hardly walk through it. Can I go home? Yes. Flagella, have a rest. Calhoun, I drank too much. I don't think I can hold it together today. Can I go home? No. Drinking is not acceptable. I'm too tired, I can hardly walk through it. Can I go home? Stovall, I'll let you have a rest. We've gained a stripe. And you know what? Who deserves this stripe? I think it's Samedi. The guy just never complains. He's always does a good job. You know, he's not out drinking like Stovall and Calhoun, the the night before work. He's just been a model employee. Congratulations. You're my first 2-star unit. Just snuck in there from the back door, honestly. Singing him from John Sangster, sure. Oh, this is one of my favourite ones. Okay, we haven't got a lot of staff here, but what I can do now is request a job slot officer, a SWAT upgrade, raise, or get another detective. I think we want another officer. Please, thank you. And I'd like to put them in A. Why was there a question mark on City Hall? Oh, I think it was just reminding me that I could do this. It's gone now. Hire female cops. Jack, keep up the good work and we'll make sure the final days at Freeburg here are much more comfortable. Oh. Considering certain events, you're obliged to grant some concessions to the feminists. You have to make sure that at least half of the staff at the police station are women. Hey, look at us being inclusive. We already had half the staff women. In fact, most of Shift B are women. Suicide threat, bridge. A taxi driver heard someone screaming and noticed a few people gathering on the bridge as he was driving past towards the port. He stopped to see if anyone needed help, but as he approached he saw that the man was threatening to throw himself and 2 children into the icy water below. Jason left us! I lost my job and the house, and there's no way we'll survive. It's better if everything just ends now. To the taxi driver, it looked like a suicide. Samedy, you got those 2 stripes, you're going to go and earn them today. And I'm going to send Awasi and Grant with you. But I'm not going to send an additional one. We're spread a bit too thin today. I think you guys can deal with this. Dare not send Calhoun, you know. He's been on the night on the town. He might say something he's not proud to say while drunk. You might be saying, should we have a drunk police officer on a shift? No, but, you know. He'll sober up as the night gets long. An elderly man speaking in a raspy whisper just reported a break-in. There's someone in my house! They're pounding on the door and marching all around downstairs. Hurry! I'm not 100% certain this is going to be real, but I can't take a chance. I'm just not going to send SWAT. I will send Calhoun, though, in a drunk stupor, so good luck, Calhoun. Sandy, Wesley, and Grant are almost at the scene. Again, couldn't be further away. Come on, you can talk him out of it. 2 tearful boys, clearly in a state of shock, are standing dangerously close to the edge of the bridge. Beside them, their drunk and distraught father is slowly pushing the children closer to the precipice. Man, we should have sent Calhoun. He could have spoke to the drunk person. Ah, don't do it, mate. It's not worth it. And maybe shared his beer with him or something and convinced him to come back. I don't know. Don't worry, there. Everything is going to be fine. Don't be upset, my friend. Tell me about your wife. Or don't be upset, my friend. Tell me about your husband. We know it was our husband because the thing said... It was like Jake, wasn't it? A strong gust of wind almost blows one of the children off the bridge, but he recovered at the last moment and stumbled on the ground with a scuffed knee. Rushed to the aid of the children. Look, quit fooling around. These children have already suffered enough. Or stay back and try not to agitate the man. I think we rush to the aid of the children now. Maybe we can save the children. The man slurs his words, saying that there is no point delaying the inevitable. Your children have their whole lives in front of them. You can't make this decision for them. Think about what you're doing. There's people who care about you. Or point a gun at the man and order him to step away from the edge. I mean, that's not going to work. Let's go for the first one. Offender caught. Officers unharmed. Civilians unharmed. Samedy. Round of applause. What a trooper. Now get back to the office fast. You know, I sent 4 police officers. Did you have to let Calhoun, the drunk, drive? Okay. Well, we've spread very thin now for the day. Breaking an entry. There was no one in the... I knew it. I knew it. Oh, investigation. Oh, I have no one I can use today. Shoot. Okay, I've never had 2 investigations going before in this game. I didn't know you could have that. But I have no one I can put on this, so I'm just going to have to leave it for today. Okay, what is this? I need 3 people. Disorderly conduct. Secretary Abigail Jones told the police that her boss, Martin Quebec, returned from a meeting in quiet state. When he entered, he took a bag of white powder from his safe and shut the door. Now he's yelling incessantly and making a scene, demanding that his secretary deliver him the head of the unicorn. Or he'll cut her throat with a letter opener. I mean, that's not funny, but kind of like a stark contrast. And then he'll go after the rest of the family. Okay, that's not cool. You can't threaten someone's family if they don't bring you the head of a unicorn. Samedi, Iwase, Grant, go and deal with this. Christopher Sand also wants my assistance. What's new? A member of the family was out at a restaurant having dinner with his secret lover, but because the affair was secret, he was light on protection. You know, want to be caught light on protection. And one of the Vargas agents was able to slip a grenade into the room. Okay, that's a different type of protection you need, apparently. This is a job best handled by the police. Unofficially, of course. I mean, it's going to take me a while to get there. I can't really jump on the grenade. Like, you're calling it in. It's like, someone's just thrown a fucking grenade in the room. Can the police come and jump on this? It's like, yeah, I'll be right there in, you know, a microsecond. Anyway. Fang and Bloomingdale. Go and deal with this. We can't have people throwing live grenades around.
210.
Right, disorderly conduct. Offender caught, officers unharmed. Honestly. Oh, we found some cocaine. I guess it's no surprise. You know what, Mafia? Sell that cocaine for me, please. We're not going to earn this $500,000 by just, you know, doing a good job. We have to do a slightly, like, dirty job. Do I have any more scenes in this investigation? Details. I could archive it, I guess, and then do this one, but I think I'm going to leave it running and just leave this in the background. I don't know if this will be here the next day, but I'll say.
710 in progress.
Bank of Freeburg. A man wearing a suit walked into the lobby of the bank, locked the doors, and proceeded to kill several customers. He never said a word. He just started firing at people, reported one eyewitness. A dozen people remain inside the building, and the criminal's demands are yet unknown. Sammy, you thought today was going to be a nice day? Think again. Crime never sleeps. Nor can my police officers, apparently. Although it's only 5 PM now, I look at it. Anyway, we've got Fang and Bloomingdale back if we have to send reinforcements.
I was trying to raise 10-1, Sergeant Softball.
Send all of them. This is literally everyone we've got at the station right now because of, you know, Calhoun incident. A sweet girl named Anna is one of our key assets in a large accounting firm. She just got home from work and found her house was on fire. I honestly thought it said horse. And the assholes that started it are still standing around admiring their handiwork. Wouldn't it be pretty if someone cracked open their skulls and tossed them onto the flames? Maybe, Christopher. I have a kind of major incident going on though right now. I can send you a paddy wagon.
710 completion.
Offender caught. Everyone get back to the station lickety-split. Fast. I have to help Sand because Vargas is currently doing well. And I don't want, you know, to side with Christopher Sand and Vargas like become the head honcho. Because you know what? He's just going to slit my throat. And then I'm not going to be in This Is the Police 2, Electric Boogaloo. Crack some skulls. Who can crack some skulls? I'm sure Jensen can crack some skulls. And I think Fang is, you know, fond of cracking the old skull too. Right, 11 at night. We could get some more calls in. The hit and run report. Oh, we have some more frames. So, I guess this is it coming around the corner. I don't know what this is. I'll put it in. Yeah, it's not right yet. Okay. I think we're still missing a frame. I'm looking for the bit where it says it mounts the curb. We kicked some drunks out of a bar. Yeah, that's not on there. Okay. I'm thinking something along these lines right now. Can I move this one? No, I can't. That has to be the end one. Okay, that's fine. Tough investigation, huh? I mean, I guess if your witnesses just say, you know, I saw a dark car, it's going to always be tough. Though I guess there were also, like, you know, witnesses at the scene of the library where they think, you know, stuff happened. Okay, no detectives into the crime scene. That's my bad. Okay, Sand's up by 1 again. I don't know how Vargas keeps ticking over. Yeah, we'll declare he's dead because I need to replace him. Shift A can't deal without him. I will end the day. Rip Calhoun. You alcoholic son of a bitch. Anyway, I think this is where I'm going to call this episode. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like, comment, subscribe. And I'll see you next time. Goodbye.